Hit some key three-pointers. Open up this quarter with Minnesota up 21 as Quentin Post
executed too. Steve Kerr and his bench like that one. They haven't always loved their execution tonight coming out of timeouts. There they got exactly what they wanted.
Kerr giving Moses Moody and Quentin Post some run to start this fourth quarter. See if he can catch a flame here. And here's Conley again. Missed it. Post with a rebound. I was kind of hoping he'd make that just for Lauren's sake, you know.
I mean, the players need to understand it.
Don't want to have her wearing a jinx. She would never do that. Moses Moody drives, cut off, and a little turnaround. No, but Guy Santos is there.
He averaged 11 points in his first 6 playoff games. He's averaged 1 in the last 5 coming into tonight. And he's now 1 for 18 from the floor in this series.
Inside, Naz Reid. Post is there defending, and Reid able to score that. Quentin Post at 7 feet presents some size, but Naz Reid able to score.
That's just great patience and footwork.
Post again, open for 3. Ooh, missed it badly. Browns that backboard. Here comes McDaniels. McDaniels spring-loaded. And Podziemski trying to take a charge. McDaniels turns it over. Podziemski. And now Guy Santos. They're getting some looks. They just can't make the three-pointers.
And they're making great effort.
As Randall goes in and scores. And Minnesota with a 20-point lead. Moses Moody got it.
Wow.
It's got to feel good for him. He's against the Wolves.
Well, it's hard to stay on the floor when you're making no shots, and especially without Steph Curry, you need to find guys who can make some.
Warriors had a hard-fought opening round series win against Houston. Houston was the 2 seed. Warriors went 7 with him. Moody ducks his head and goes
on at the quarter, and now it's already been cut to 14.
15. Led by 21 going into this fourth. Here's McDaniel, stops on a dime, and Butler secures. Here come the Warriors. On a run here with this group on the floor. Podziemski gets to his left hand and off the back.
Seconds of the fourth quarter.
Minnesota had 2 excellent closing quarters, the second and the third, and a miss on the other end. So Golden State playing for their playoff lives, trying to get this back to San Francisco for a Game 6 on Sunday. The 3 days off between Games 5 and 6. And will Curry be able to return if they can get there?
On Anthony Edwards, a good look by Podziemski, and Quentin Post just didn't handle the pass.
Edwards and Gobert, and now trapped, and that's going to be a foul.
Out at midcourt.
Now Edwards gets into the paint. Edwards able to lay it in. Minnesota needed that one. Podziemski right back on the attack. Post. And he throws it away. No, Jimmy Butler there to save him. Butler kicks it to Podziemski. Driving on Gobert. Inside, outside game. Post can't hit. Santos keeps it alive.
Say, Guy Santos is a relentless effort player.
Good to get those guys some airtime.
I don't think that'll ever happen. No anonymity for those guys.
7.5 to go in regulation here. Warriors on a flurry. Start this fourth quarter as Randall just goes to work, backs down Santos, and that's going to be an offensive ball. Is 12. They had led by 25. And now Moses Moody springs free, and he hits a three-pointer.
Steve again coming out of that timeout. Outstanding execution.
Single-digit lead for Minnesota now. Just as it looked like Golden State was down. Now Anthony Edwards. Wolves. Podziemski going right back at him.
And we showed you the difference between the first half and the second half with Anthony Edwards, and he's already got 13 in the second half tonight. Another Warriors turnover. And it's
Randall's got 23. Edwards with 19. And Kaminga takes it away from Edwards.
It's Edwards' 6th turnover on the night.
Moses Moody drives. McDaniels turns him back. Pajemski will try his hand. Got that quick release, and he scores with a left hand. Got to his stroke. They're 23 now for Golden State. Moody guarding Edwards. And Edwards turns it over again. Moody gets to the basket and
Bob McAdoo in Miami.
that is a D at 1 and 3
Las Vegas at the Liberty. My daughter and her fiance are Liberty season ticket holders.
That'll be a fun time in Brooklyn. Here is DiVincenzo, air ball. McDaniel saves it. Edwards fires, and back iron gets a long rebound, a third chance. Edwards, no!
But they can't just get over the hump and put the Warriors away, mainly because they're not taking care of the ball. 20 turnovers or more for the 3rd straight game.
Randall backing down Butler. Fires it to Gobert. Gobert inside, no good, but a foul.
But he's got 15 right now going into this free throw. He's still got, here's the Gobert thing. He's now in the 2 points. In the other 8 playoff games, he's averaging 5.6.
Warriors turn it over. Pajemski trying to get it back to Green. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert lays it in. They give it away. Minnesota with the lead. Up 13. Pajemski. Excellent 25. His best game.
Did was get Rudy Gobert off the floor.
Yeah, Chris Finch, he's going to wait till that 2-minute mark, you would think, to bring him back in. And so Minnesota trying to add to their lead. Randall goes to the basket. 13. Pajemski drives. Pajemski with no Gobert. That's put back by Butler. Big putback. Under 4 minutes to go. Minnesota up 3-1 in this series. Chance to send Golden State home, and McDaniel. Anthony Edwards, 10 assists for Edwards. McDaniel's the high flyer on the receiving end.
That is a new career playoff high in assists for Anthony Edwards.
Pajemski, bounce pass to Draymond Green, no good. There's Edwards. Randall running the floor. Randall puts it in. Butler moving fast. Got to get shots up. Butler is fouled.
Great look and a great pass.
From here at target center.
You close out games by defending, not afford to make the mistakes they've been making here.
1 out of 2. McDaniels hits them both. The lead is back to 15, which is where it was at the half. Pajemski races down the floor. Kaminga for 3, no good. Moody, offensive rebound. And McDaniels is there for another steal. Gives it right back to him. He was falling out of bounds. Kaminga with a dunk.
It would have been about a back-minute game. You want to win consistently at the highest levels, you got to play it for 48 minutes. Not for 45, but for 48.
Plenty of examples prove that point as Randall drives to the basket, lays it in. Pajemski gets to the paint. He is fouled.
Kenny Butler, they needed everything.
Free throw. 2 out of 5 from the line. Pajemski's got a playoff career high 28. We're approaching the 2-minute mark. Minnesota leads it by 13. Trying to punch their ticket to the Western Conference Finals for the 2nd consecutive season. Steady by Conley, gives it up. Here's Edwards now. Edwards drives and is fouled. We're looking forward to that.
Led by you, and I can't wait to see you on the coverage of your first tennis major.
Led is, that's probably not the right word. I'll be there. I'll be there reading the promos. That's the block. Pajemski with Conley on him. Clock ticks. Jimmy Butler wide open for 3. Short. Season. Moody stuck in the corner. Moody drives. DiVincenzo. In game 1, after the Warriors traveled for 2. It's going to be as steady as it gets at the line. His first free throw.
Night of the playoffs in their first chance to close out at home in 21 years.
Key three-pointers for Conley tonight. He made 4 of them.
Seems like Mike was playing in the league the last time the Wolves closed out a game.
Almost, as Kuminga hits a three-pointer. Ball control for Minnesota. They're starting to feel it here at Target Center. They're waving goodbye to the Golden State Warriors. Minnesota is formidable. Since March 1st, they've been one of the best teams in the NBA. And now they're going to have a day with either Oklahoma City.
Best, and
Well, it's been an honor to sit by you, Coach. And a lot of those familiar faces and voices that you've seen through the years on TNT will be continuing on with the NBA, including our inside guys. But yeah, it's the end of the ready for the victory lap. And the Timberwolves are going to advance to their second consecutive conference finals. It'll be their 6th, 4 in the last 2 years. And what a series that is going to be. That's a ball game. Minnesota.